Greetings. Welcome to Baxter's Blades. You're entering the tiger pit. Something special for you. We have 2 custom buck knife unboxings in 2 days. Hopefully we can do that. Hopefully I don't take too long to bust out this knife. My very first custom knife unboxing for this buck 112 in oak, brass, and 420. It took forever to bust it out and people were angry. But this video has gotten more views than any other video I have. I'm currently over 78,000 views. That was my first. My second was a custom buck 110 in blue wood, pins, serrations on S30V steel, and finger grooves. Both excellent knives from the custom shop. Well, before Christmas, they were doing specials, discounts, specials. I've been wanting this one for a while. It's going back and forth between a Magna Cut and a high polished 420. Very tough decision. I have a very tough time figuring out what options to choose. Finally settled on one. Get my sensitive information out of the way. I ordered this December 2nd, knew I would not get it by Christmas. No big deal. I don't want to pressure them at all. Well, I believe today we are going to unbox the big boy here. This one will be tomorrow. Well, without further ado, let's do it. I don't want to spoil it by showing the back of the box. I do clickbait pictures because I don't want to spoil it with the picture of what I'm unboxing. It may give you guys a glimpse. This was an expensive knife. With all the deals, I got an exceptional deal. I did opt for the $20 special buck pouch here, which I do want to see. The pouch. I have not got one of these, but this is such a nice knife. I figured I would carry it in this. It almost looks like rabbit fur inside. It feels very soft. It's probably a synthetic fur, but it had to get it because you can't buy this as an option otherwise. I could have gotten a sheath, but I do have brown sheaths, plenty of black sheaths if I'd like to sheath carry this. This won't be a safe queen. I will carry it. I don't know how much. Now, without further ado, for my third buck custom unboxing, which is a 110. Here we go. This is the pile side. I got my very first elk custom. Now, I wanted to get pins. They no longer offer pins as an option. Let's get in there on this elk. I would have went with the brass. I have plenty of brass 110s though. I thought the nickel silver looked really good with this. And I wanted to go with, wow, look at that. Still cold from the mailbox. The mirror polish 420, but those are absolute fingerprint magnets. So I opted for what, $25 more to get my very first buck custom in Magna Cut. Yes, Magna Cut 110 in elk and nickel silver bolsters. This has been a Grail knife. I opted not to get the $200 60th anniversary in brass, Magna Cut, and ebony because I figured I would throw it toward this. And I'm really glad I did. This is a $245 custom. Let's look at the blade grind. Now, I threw in the $20 leather pouch, which brought it to $265. Well, you add tax to that, it's going to be even more. Like I said, they were offering like 15 or 20% off discounts on their customs. I can't remember what it was, but I put it in my cart and checked it out, and I got even more of a discount. So essentially, I got my second custom knife that I'm going to show tomorrow for free. And essentially, this knife only costs me $200 with the pouch. I'm not sure how I did that. Maybe a little bit more with tax. Maybe it was like $220. But like I said, it's a $245 knife. I do have plenty of 110s that I do carry for work. This one I don't know if I'll carry for work. I do not want to keep it a safe queen though. If I would have gotten the 420 mirror polish, ooh, wow. If I would have gotten the 420 mirror polish, that is very sharp. Ooh, hair popping sharp. Wow, be careful with that. It would have been a safe queen because it would have been a fingerprint magnet. It would have just been a showpiece. And I honestly did not want to spend that much money for a $110 and this beautiful elk to be a showpiece. So I got every option I wanted. My very first, well, not my first Magna Cut buck. My very first Magna Cut would be the Laren, exclusive and Cocobolo. This would be my second. Very nice elk. Really well done. A lot of cragginess there. You can see how it swells up. I really like how the cragginess kind of goes all the way up to the front bolster. Absolutely beautiful. Always check for left to right blade play. I haven't had a problem on any of my bucks. I've had zero play, but I have noticed people ordering customs. And that happens, and they have to send it back and get it fixed. Or exclusives, so always check for it. Very smooth. I've never had to flush or clean any of these customs. They come very smooth. I am really surprised at the turnaround on this blade. Like I said, ordered December 2nd. Today is January 4th. I thought I was going to be getting it shipped out around January 20th. I figured they'd be backed up from the holiday rush. I do not like to order during the holidays to have them rush it by Christmas because I don't want them to be pressured and rushed. They all have families. They're just trying to go to work and get the job done. There you have it. Now I have two Buck 110 customs. I like how they are very different. One's with brass, one's with nickel silver, one's with the blue wood elk. One has serrations, one doesn't. I would have really liked to have gotten pins on this. Now, I don't think it's going to be a problem where the covers are going to come off or the inlays, but if for some reason they do, I'll ship it back and they will put it back on. I do like that, the pins for the extra sense of security and the traditional look of it. This is a very clean look. Very, very clean look. And I know Kirby Creek Mo has ordered a custom with elk in Magna Cut, and he had gotten pins, and he may have been one of the last, because after I saw his video, I went to do the option, and they no longer allow you to do it. I don't know if they've had issues of it cracking or not, and it is always hit or miss to get elk. You don't know if you're going to get good elk or bad elk. I'm very impressed with this. I didn't know if it was all going to be whitewashed out. They did a fantastic job. Let's put it in its little sleeping bag. Will it go like that? Or would it go like that? Very nice. Really nice pouch. I think they do have these in black leather or nylon. It is proudly made in the USA. I had seen Mohammed's video. He had got one of these, and I asked him if it was rabbit's fur. It doesn't feel it. Feels more like sheep's skin or something like that. Very nice. So there you have it. What an amazing 110. Don't know what else to say except, Buck, thank you for doing such a fantastic job on this knife. Thank you for doing it during the holiday rush and getting it out in such a hurry. You saw how sharp it was. Let's take a closer look at that blade grind. Pretty nice. They don't mess around. And whereas this is probably the most I've ever spent on any knife. It is proudly handcrafted in the United States of America. It is with a crucible steel. We don't know how long MagnaCut will be around. It is hand custom made specifically for me. Now, they don't have any file back spring options or anything, and honestly, I'd rather not have that on this knife. It's not just a safe queen and showpiece. I'd really like to use it. Now, I'm probably not going to use it for a lot of hard use at work, but a Grail knife for sure, and well under $300. You know, I could have gotten a Jack Wolf knife, and Jack Wolfs make really nice knives. They're not made in the United States, which is no big deal. They do make awesome slip joints and flippers, but honestly, I'd rather put my money toward this company. And honestly, this knife has so much more soul and personality than any Jack Wolf, in my opinion. Thank you for joining me in the Tiger Pit. You all stay sharp, be kind, take chances, and hopefully, if you're lucky, I will unbox another buck tomorrow. A custom I've never gotten. Stay tuned and take care.